Hello and welcome. I am Nicole Arrington coming to you from Helena, Montana with Big Sky Cards. And today I have a card to show you. That is a Halloween themed card. Okay, so my goal is to make a card for every day of the month in October. But we will see, and I am starting a day early because I'm not going to make one on the 31st because... yeah. Well, I mean, come on. I'm going to go out trick-or-treating with my kids. If I can, if not, I'm going to be hanging out with my kids. But, so I'm starting a day early so we can get our full 31 days of Halloween cards. And, plus it gives you time to make these and get them out to people. So, today's card I am making is using, some of the things. Oh gosh. I just have like a stack. I just pulled out all my Halloween-like stuff. So, I have used that. And I should just keep those next to me. Okay, so I used these dies. We'll just see. I can't even, I just couldn't. Frightful Tags Dies. Okay. So I use that, and then I also use this. I am also using some quote-unquote cheater items. Not that I'm using a 3/8 circle punch instead of the die, just because punches are quicker. It's an old Stampin' Up punch. And then the other thing I am using are these scissors. I know Stampin' Up had fringe scissors, and at some point they are now retired, but hey ho, I'm going to use them. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a piece of basic black cardstock. Do I go all the way to the edge here? Sorry. Okay, and I am going to score it at 4 1/4. And I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, and by giving that nice little score mark, it just means that things come out nice and pretty. Alright, I got all these lovely pieces. These cute little owls. Alright, I'm going to set those aside. The next thing I am going to take is I'm going to glue some stuff on a piece of Pacific Point cardstock. I obviously didn't cut that quite right. Oh well, we'll trim it up. We'll trim it up. One of these I cut wrong. Must have been the green. Anyways. Alright, so the green, I used this long die, cut it in half. My piece should be 5 1/4 by roughly 2, and I used the Inspiring Canopy dies and cut it in half. Now, you can do this with regular scissors, so let me just show you. You can come through, and I'm just going to fringe these up, and I'm just going to make this kind of grass-like. Okay, just like that. But, because I own fringe scissors, to make it a little bit quicker, I'm just going to come through and trim those up and make some grass. Slightly different techniques. Okay, so that fringes those up, and then I'm going to do the same to this here. Okay. Oh, ooh, and look, just a perfect setup. Okay, so once these are all fringed up, to be perfectly honest, I'm just going to have to cut that down. Okay, so I can set my scissors aside. I've got to cut this down because my garden green was 5 1/8 or 5 instead of 5 1/8 like it should have been. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut down to 5. There we go. Cut that little bit off, and now everything will be just peachy. And if I want, I will. Do I want to cut off another little bit? Is that going to annoy me? That it's not quite centered on it? Oh yeah, that will totally annoy me. Alright, I gotta cut off another 1/8. That's all there is to it. So it was 4, but now it's going to be 3 1/4. 3 3/4. I've got to have it centered. Alright, next I've got the, what color is this? It's going gray. Going gray? I think it's going gray. Going, gone. Basic gray. See? Basic gray. I just can't find it in my inks. Why can't I find those in my inks? Who knows? Anyways, basic gray. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my everyday label punch and I am going to punch out 2 of them. I thought this was such a cool idea to do with this punch. Okay. Alright, I can set that aside. Alright, and one of these, I am just going to take it and cut it in half. Nothing more, nothing less. And what we are doing with these is we're making tombstones out of them. I know this consists of a little bit more free-handing. I know a little bit less liked is free-handing. Okay, and then I'm just going to write on here RIP. R-I-P, rest in peace. Okay, and then I am just going to take this and squiggle some lines down to make some cracks. Okay, just like that. And then this one, these two, I am just going to crack them. There isn't a huge amount to them. Okay. Pretty simple, straightforward. I know that's freehand, personally I don't either. I don't like it, but we're gonna make it. Just because this was cool. This was really cool to me. Okay, so then I'm gonna have this sit behind here, and that sits behind there roughly. And what we're going to do, I'm looking. That can go there, that can go there. But before I fully do that, I like it, I think what I want to do is sponge those in a black, in a gray. I guess I can find my smoky slate, so I'm going to use smoky slate. I don't know where my going gray stamp is, but gosh, oh, that's just obviously it's just driving me crazy. Okay, not in here. See, this is what I did to be able to organize all my stamps. Okay, you can no longer buy those sponges. You can only get the finger daubers, and they work just fine. I've got a few of these left, so hey ho. They decided to retire them this year. Very sad. Because they are fabulous. And I have tried buying other sponges and they just don't work as well. I will give them that. And they were cheap. Let's just put it out there. They were cheap. Alright, so okay. And I'm not liking that. I probably would have liked it if I could find the going gray. Alright, so instead, see what one has to keep on doing. Alright, I'm going to the black, the basic tuxedo black. Okay, now we can see something. Okay, just like that. And then we can come in and put those in. A little bit of liquid glue. And because I'm not putting any glue on the grass, I should be able to slide my tombstones in. And I'm gonna put this tombstone in next, my large one. Make sure it's centered, and I'm happy with it. And then I can tuck those other ones in, like so. Like so. Initially I was going, oh, we want to line them up, and then I was going, no, you don't. You want a little offset. Oh, look, see? Didn't do such a good job. Not so hot there. I don't know. See, we'll see. Can I move that over? Oh, you bet. You betcha. Okay. Okay. Then the other thing I'm going to want, I want a little moonage. Okay, so some Daffodil Delight. Just going to put that on there. But before I do it, I'm going to sponge as well. And I'm going to get out my pumpkin pie sponge. Get that texture going. And I might even put some in the middle. That right there, and then I've got these little owls. Aren't they just so cute? With a witch's hat. The intention was for them to go up there, but you know, I don't know. We'll see if I can get that. Okay, but these owls, they're little, they need some faceage. So I'm just gonna back them. I am literally taking these little edge scraps that we would always throw away. Even I would. And I'm gonna glue them in place like so. And then trim them. Okay, and I will do the same here and here. Okay, and as you can see, I've got just a little bit hanging over on this, so I'll just come in and trim up. And down here on the wing, I'll trim as well. Actually, I can just go like that. Huh. And a teeny bit hanging over here. Okay, the other thing people might not like, this is a personal preference, I don't like the nose the same color as the eyes, so I'm just bringing in my marker, my pumpkin pie marker, and I'm just coloring that in. You can do two-toned cardstock. It's just going to be more difficult. I'll just say that, because they're so close together. It's going to be more difficult. You can get your Stampin' blends, whatever, you know. Well, let's see. Will that work? If I turn that, can I do it? We're gonna look. Actually, okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna glue this down. Okay. Get our little liquid glue. Okay, see if we can get him in on this game. Oh yeah, we'll get it. That little owl can sit over here in the back of the moon. Like so. That one can go here. And then we'll get that one in right there. And then that gorgeous little witch's hat. Right on down. Oh, isn't that lovely? Okay, let me clean that up a little. All right, look at that. So cute. All right, and that was just using a little bit of creative imagination with a stamp or with a punch I wouldn't necessarily have always thought about. So thank you so much for watching this video. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please email me at bigskycardsnicole@gmail.com or put them in the comments below. And the other thing you can check out is my website, bigskycards.com, where you can find something like this as a kit. And all you would need to do is provide yourself glue and some scissors maybe, and sometimes some markers. So, but typically it's just glue. It'll be written in the description what is required. And yeah, so that is bigskycards.com. Also, if you would like to repeat any of this, I have provided the instructions below with the shopping list of everything, and you can go to my online store to buy any of this. Or else, obviously, you might already even have this stuff, which is fabulous. And then the dimensions are below that shopping list. So thank you so much, and happy card making. Bye.